right, what you want to do to it today?
So I want the sponge hook just lined up, and then I normally do a low taper. I know this side of my head is probably like a little lower than this side.
Do you do like a ball taper though, like no C cups, right?
I like the C cup suit.
Yeah, I'm just saying the hair is so low. I don't know if
yeah. I mean, whatever you could do with it, just line it up, make it look nice.
Okay. I think we do a ball taper, starting first. Let's just go ahead. We'll blow out the bottom of it, reset it, everything, and then your next haircut, we can involve the C cups. But just get it even. Okay, bet, I got you.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Beam, and today we got one of them bangers. As you could tell, man, the previous barber before my boy messed him up, but as barbers, we surgeons, so let's lock in, let's focus, and let's get it. So I want to go in by picking the client's hair. As you guys can see, the patches in certain areas, his taper was pushed too high, and I just didn't think C-cups would be good for this, so we gonna reset them, shape the fro. We gonna do a lot of good things to this haircut to bring this all the way to life. If you new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to get alerted when new videos come out. I am Beam, and let's get to it. Starting completely closed with my FX1 setup, I'm basically shaping the edges of the fro so I can see all of the damaged areas. I can see all of the areas that the previous barber had messed up. And one thing that I like about haircuts like this is never fully perfect. If somebody was messed up before, but the fact that you able to switch gears and get somebody actually, you know, life picture. As you could tell right here, the fade liner, but this was horrible. There's no disrespect to the other barber. It may have been a beginning barber, but these are natural problems that you may run into in a shop as an upcoming barber, and I want you guys to be ready for moments like this. So as you guys can see, I'm just shaping the fro and looking at all of my weak spots, and I'm identifying, because identifying your weak spots is how I'm planning in my head throughout this haircut. I start to set a ball line towards the bottom of the taper area to reset him. He wanted C cups, but we can't do it. It's too low, and the grow back is just gonna be ugly. So we gonna reset everything and just put him back in that game and put him in that world. I'm gonna go completely close with a 1.5 guard, comb and one, fade and one, comb and one, fade and one. And as you guys can see, we in that mode. You see how we just blending out these like darker areas at the top of the fro really easy now? That's what it's about. Just understanding and knowing exactly where you at. A little bit close right here, and then halfway right here just to lift it up a little bit more. And as you guys can see, we just taking our time, piece by piece, brick by brick, layer by layer, completely open, and repeat the same steps. Stretching the skin at certain times just so you can keep the taper as low as you want it to be without overly pushing it too high. I ain't gonna lie. This hard germs smoke this beat. But as you guys can see, I'm in with my 0.5 guard. I started close halfway and then just opening it up piece by piece, you know. And you know, the higher you are in the fade, the more open your lever is. But the lower you are in the fade, the more closed the lever is. Like now, you see the lever is closer to my thumb. When it's closest to my thumb, that means my clipper is closed. And as you guys can see, that clipper is closed to directly hit them edges. And then I go back, drop back down, completely open. So my lever is fully extended, meaning it's away from my thumb. And when it's fully extended, I can do detail work. Back to my 0.5 guard, just playing in between those worlds, tying it together and just staying as focused as possible and just keeping everything as P as possible. And as you guys can see, when we doing our thing, when we enjoying what we do, when we conversating with the client, when we in our world, like it's impossible. It's impossible to fail at these haircuts, and it's very vital to, you know, just the average barber out there. So as you guys can see, starting close in the back of the nape area, completely open now. And because he had a haircut previous, it's gonna be super simple. Drop him halfway right here, and majority of this part is faded out. And that 0.5 guard completely closed halfway, and it's just super simple. You ain't got to do a lot of fade work when somebody just recently had a haircut and you fixing or going behind somebody else's work to, you know, solidify it. It's just you got to understand and know what that hair length is. And it's going to be very difficult to my upcoming barbers. So it's not easy because a lot of my upcoming barbers don't have a barber's eye yet to detect, you know, length of certain hair or what guards they should start with. Always start with bigger guards, work yourself down. Because remember, when you take hair away, you can't get it back. So it's very vital and important to always start big, come down. down. That's why people do a lot of fading down to protect themselves from fades opposed to fading from bottom to top, because you don't want to push something too high. Now we on the right side of the head, which is one of my favorite sides of the heads. If you guys been paying attention to the news, this is going to be me and my team's biggest year in the barber industry. A lot of people think that Beam is just a barber. I've created multiple things under the Tomb 45 line. I went to school for electronics engineering. I am a builder. You know, at the end of the day, I like to innovate. I like to build new products. So I can't wait to show you guys what we bring into the market, how focused, how locked in we are. Because I'm going to show y'all levels. I'm going to show y'all how you can go from being behind the chair to collaborating with one of the biggest barber brands in the world and bringing some of the most innovative pieces to the game. I just want y'all to just stay locked in, stay focused with me. These next couple weeks about to get scary on YouTube. I'm coming with footage before everybody, so just be patiently waiting for me. Right here, I want to go into an old method, which is considered the raking method, and that's my clippers completely open and I'm raking the hair downwards, so it's trimming the hair down, but actually giving myself some wiggle room so I can line his front line up consistently enough. If I'd have lined this front line up without trimming some of this hair down, the hairline wouldn't be as prominent and the lineup wouldn't last as long as I would need it to. My next step is to go in with hot lather, and hot lather is just gonna open up all of these hair follicles for me so I can get the hair as clean as possible, get the hair, as laid down as possible, assisting it now, with a hot dry towel or a hot wet towel, basically, that comes out of the towel warmer. And as you guys can see, we just wanna clean up all of this area and just get everything together. And now I want to go in behind it using the Holding spray, and this Holding spray is just locking me in, man. I've been trying to perfect my Holding spray in back of the scenes. It's not all the way ready, man. I got to be transparent with y'all, and I just can't wait till I get it right. But as you guys can see right here, I'm going in using my FX1 trimmer, solidifying very hard lines, using the tip of my blade to work myself all the way around the ear, and putting pain on this world in ways that I know how to. I use my passion to get me and propel me to places that I never thought that I would be in this industry. And to that next upcoming barber that's Beam, the person that's spending 15 and 20 hours, watching YouTube tutorials, other barbers, trying to find a way to get this industry value. My biggest advice that I would get to myself if this was Beam starting off in my career is to watch everybody at the highest level that's doing it on YouTube, understand angles, understand camera work, understand lighting, understand who you are behind that chair before you give yourself to somebody. Be as authentic as possible. I get a lot of people that hit me up in my DM and they be like, man, I feel like there's so many barbers copying you and things of this and that nature. I want y'all to understand, if you a barber out there and you rock with my style, I appreciate you for rocking with my style, but you have to, and I promise you have to be authentic in some type of way. That's titles, that's captions, that's your lingo in your videos. Everything makes sense. This is not a diss to nobody, but it's about building authenticity behind this chair. Being another vague image of another man or another person is only gonna take away from you. And that's the whole point why I said I will always tell myself, sit down, rethink it, redo it, rethink it, redo it. Y'all know me when I first came out in the game. Nobody was like me. Nobody. And that was the whole point. I wanted to master me, my personality. I wanted to give you guys a level of transparency that I never shared with people in the world. I wanted this thing to be bigger than art. I wanted y'all to know who Beam was. And a lot of people out there, y'all were able to grow up with me since I was in college and working my way and doing everything now. And we in a space now in life where it's just like, if you're not authentic, it's hard to grow efficiently. You may get a little bit of buzz. It's just like music. When you hear music artists that are taking somebody else's style or sounding like somebody else, it don't mean they can't write, don't mean that they ain't got bars, but it's hard to listen or support somebody for a long time who is literally a remake of somebody. And I always said this, my father always told me, how great is a man if you can't make another great man? My objective behind YouTube was to make great barbers, but I don't want you guys to feel like that y'all got to just take my style or roll with my style. So at the end of the day, a lot of y'all got your own personalities. Everybody in this world got something dope about themselves that you can get to the world that that the world just not receiving from a lot of other people. So I want you guys to start digging in y'all bag deep enough. And it's not about a copying thing. I want you guys to understand and remember the word authentic. Authentic is very, very, very rare in this time frame of 2025, and not with just barbering, music, style, how people dress, how people hair is. Like, authenticity is very, 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 very important. And if you guys can figure it out as upcoming barbers who are doing either YouTube or content, it will set you apart. That's how you grow. That's how you elevate in a game like this, is you have to be something different. People gotta eat on your channel in ways that other channels can't feed them. And if hopefully I made that as clear as possible. But to get back into this video, as you guys see me, I did line work. I hit him with the compressor, the clutch card, and then I hit him with fibers. I wanted to double it up because my client has a very, very high coil hair pattern. And for all of my people out there that said, man, they ain't seen me using the pencils in a minute. Sometimes I don't use the pencil. A lot of times I do use the pencil, but I've been trying not to use it as much. I get a lot of people that just be crying on my TikTok and they don't be wanting me to use the pencil. So I be just in and out sometimes using the pencil. Very valuable to my process though, always giving that pop, that flood, that flash. So I decided to bring it back out for a lot of my people that's in the comment section like, bro, I ain't seen the pencil in a minute, you stopped using it. Like, no, I never stopped using it. Make them lines super thin. Always take your time and use your clippers or your trimmers as a blending brush to really spread that line that you just laid down with the pencil across the skin, giving it a hell of a dope contrast and giving it a concealed look. The same way women will conceal their eyebrows, you want to give it that pop. Next step, lean the client back, angle the razor at a 45-degree angle, stretch the skin and bring everything back to the highest point. My client don't have the strongest beard, but the objective in this video wasn't about having a super strong beard. It was about bringing these lines and this hair to life. It's about bringing this style, this vibe to life. And man, bro, like, I got energy. It's Thursday morning. We rocking out 7, 8 in the morning. I'm just putting this together for y'all to drop tonight. So everything is everything, man. And I hope the new year been fire for y'all. Everybody that's been in my comment section though about the last song, like, y'all don't know how turned up I am. I'm smiling so hard when I'm talking about this because I did not think like a lot of y'all would like some of my music. And for me to be a master in something like barbering, or a lot of you guys look at me as a master in this barbering world, it's kind of crazy how that master or that confidence ain't really there for music. And I don't want to say that I'm not confident in my music, because these 2 years of me cooking up, I've been building my confidence. But it's always that wonder to know if somebody love what you actually doing, if somebody will like your music, because you know YouTube got this whole little thing of, oh, he's a YouTube artist or he's this and this. And I'm pretty sure y'all can hear when y'all were hearing my music, or when y'all hearing snippets of my songs and things of that nature, that I don't have plans of being a YouTube barber. I'm not a parody barber at all. Like, in terms of music, I like real melodies, real harmonies, real instrumentals and things of that nature. I want to push myself to be really great at that. I want to transition out of barbering to be able to attack music, but still do this at a high level. Like, imagine being does so good, or I make a hit record and then I find a way to get into this industry, and then a lot of the male artists that I collab with, I'm able to get them on the channel too as well. Like, just imagine, like, say for instance, we'll pick, I don't know who's a big artist, like a Bryson Tiller. I'm able to lock in with Bryson Tiller, but just, you know, meet him and kind of show studio vlog, but also show me like actually cut his hair for the channel as well. Like, I'm a person that I always capitalize off content, and I just believe because I'm so good at this that barbering will probably never fall out of my life. But I just believe because I'm starting to find a love with music and creating melodies and writing my life story. I wasn't able to tell you guys my life story through my haircuts. I'm able to tell you guys my story when I'm on wax, when I'm creating harmonies, when I'm creating melodies, when I'm singing, when I'm rapping. And I'm gonna leave another 30-second snippet at the end of this video because I just think it's super dope that I'm gonna be doing that from now on. 30-second snippets for forever at the back of my videos just to tease the music. It's unfortunate that we get clients to come in the shop with messed up haircuts from previous barbers, but as barbers, we are the first form of surgeons, and this is our job to fix. Who would I be if I didn't give it up this way? Without further ado, let's lock in. Hashtag TBT in that comment section. Hashtag glass. Hashtag glacier gang. Y'all know what time it is. It's 2025. It's time to pop out and put it on. Another 30-second snippet of some new music on the back end of this. Just let me know what you guys think in the comment section, and may God bless.
You can let me know what you think. All right.
This look good, man.
I appreciate that. I'm glad you like it. I'm gonna turn you so you can kind of look in that mirror and see the curls and the curl sponge stuff. See how we're at?
Yeah, you got it perfect.
Yeah.
It's icy. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir, bro.
Look good.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Say I banged your line yesterday, you ain't pick it up. I seen you on the gram with your friends, y'all be flicking up. I hate that toxic shit that you do, you be switching up. Fuck that other nigga physically, he ain't real enough. Mentally, emotionally, baby, how we fall down. I ain't with that toxic shit, you blocking my calls now. Ran into you at the fest, we in a small town. Gotta get it off my chest, baby, how we fall down. Cause I've been on the road, you been at my shows, baby, when it falls down. Cause I be on your line, you get all my time, baby, when it falls down.